Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Damian Tolliver, and I will be discussing week seven, discussion number two, if I'm not mistaken, yellow journalism. Can you describe what yellow journalism is? Can you give real life examples and just basically give the concept and the background information of yellow journalism? So, pretty much, sorry, I'm going to be reading from my paper as well. So pretty much, yellow journalism is I won't even say it's a practice, but journalism is a tactic used to increase, you could say, viewership, readership, or circulation of stories that are presented with no type of research or background information. It's mostly exaggerated stories with very eye-catching and I would say misleading quotes and bad headlines. The purpose of yellow journalism is basically a business. It was coined back during the media battle between William Hearst and John Putzler when they both purchased big journals. One was the New York World and one was the New York Journal. Um, they both generated a lot of attention due to a comic book character that I can't think of who created it. Sorry, that was created by one of the magazines. One of the papers called the Yellow Kid. So, um, yeah. So, many features of yellow journalism was adopted by newspaper tabloids and also news channels to grab, like I said, the views and the readerships that we have today. Even though there was a lot of debate and opposition to misleading news stories, readers then had no means of verification. They wasn't able to fact check on their own, so they pretty much believed, or some believed, what was going on. Today we have many examples and reports of exaggerated facts in tabloids with scandalous crime stories. Just for example, how the Globe they go out to put that Khloe Kardashian is this is former yellow journalism. How Khloe Kardashian's dad is O.J. Simpson when they have no fact checking, no type of information. Excuse me, to even believe that that is kind of true. Um, Also, many local news channels they sensationalize minor stories and present them like huge events just to attract people. If you read stories today, you'll be able to understand or you'll be able to distinguish the real from the fabricated stories yourself. Like the main purpose of journalism is to inform people so we can make so they can make decisions based on information that's provided to them. Hence, it is essentially the news that is presented as well. When facts are altered or just not coming from a reliable source, people are misguided. They may believe something that is not true and may leave a long-lasting impression on their mind. The media does it every day, every single day. But media is often used by the government to influence people's opinions in their favor by presenting stories that are biased. Thus, the perception of people on current issues is tailored. More so, it also leads to people taking interest in things that have no direct significance to their lives or such as the celebrity lives. So I'm gonna do a little backtracking here. I am going to talk about how it all started. Again, back in 1883, John Presley bought the Putzler. No, I'm saying his name right. Bought the New York World, and from my understanding, he was a very aggressive and also good editor to that paper. He fought many important crusades on behalf of the poor, so he was speaking up for the poor. He also sought to make news entertaining, like with contests, and he also was the first to have color comics in his newspaper. After 2 years of him publishing that paper, it went from 15,000 in circulation to 600,000 people actually reading his papers. So William Hearst took over the New York Journal in for some following years after that, and he wanted to beat out his competition. So he was basically adopted the same tactics that Pushler did. The paper, his paper, Hearst's paper was full of um, scandalous and salacious stories. He even had news stories and nudity in his paper, and some people wasn't okay with that, but some were. I don't know back in the day, but again, what really kicked off the yellow journalism was the Spanish American War. Um, it is believed that Hearst played a big role in American involvement with Cuba. He sent a team of reporters to Cuba, and they couldn't find a good story. So pretty much he told them, "You get the pictures, I fund the story." So he basically made up a whole story, and it actually lost his reputation was ruined after that because it was no fact checking. The U.S. wanted to know what was really going on in Cuba, and he just made up a big story. So that's pretty much where yellow journalism started. Sorry that my videos are all over the place. I just got my MacBook back last night, so yeah. You have a great day. Bye bye.